You guys, today I took two trades. One was break even and one was a win. Passed the combine, and in 5 days should have passed yesterday, because yesterday I actually had the right read what was happening. PB Blake, I knew there was a 30-second and I saw the volume there, but there was no inversion on the 1 minute, but there was a 30-second inversion on yesterday. So going into today, right, we was in this going to the daily, we was tapping into this 80-meter low of the daily. We had this huge rejection block. ES had the same thing. We also had this SFT below us, which means that we're bullish. So basically what I was seeing, that what we were doing is basically going from external to internal. That means basically sweeping out some swing low into retracing into some kind of PD array, right? That was basically my bias in my head scenario. Reversals wasn't really in my mind. I didn't want to open a high. Let's talk about that after I say this, but clearly we're disrespecting bearish gaps and respecting bullish gaps, where we tap into this bullish fair value gap and went lower and retraced and went higher. We have this 1 hour fair value gap that is respected. Obviously we need to go lower during the open, which I really wanted, and we did that. We have this 15-minute fair value gap above us, and then what you guys are seeing on the right is all of these basically targets to go lower, you know what I mean, and then retrace off of that. So we have this 1 hour 80-meter low that's already been filled right here. This 1 hour little gap. We also have this 1 hour unfilled below us, which we never came down to. Honestly, I was probably gonna expect us to go lower from here, probably push lower and go to equilibrium, but you also gotta look at it this way too. Yeah, so I marked out the 1 hour unfilled gaps and the 15-minute that lines with the 1 hour 80-meter low. And then we also have all this low resistance liquidity to the left. Honestly, it looks the same like yesterday, except the SMT. We have the SMT on the higher time frame, also the 5 minute and the 1 minute, so that was aligning real nice. Let's go back to 9:30 actually. So what I wanted to see was an open low to some kind of PD array or some higher time frame 100-meter filled gap or unfilled. So we end up doing that. We hit lower. I was using the 30-second on Top Step because I can't use the 30-second on TradingView. I don't have the full access to it, only the essential one, so I don't want to pay for a higher bundle, you know what I mean. So I took my first trade here when I saw the volume kick in on the 30 and the 1 minute, exactly here, about basically almost a 1 to 2. I got stopped break even whenever we started hesitating here and end up re-sweeping lower, and then we created this little SMT below us again. So basically we re-sweep this little minor swing low ES2, but we was creating an SMT below us on the 5 minute and the 1 minute. So honestly, it was very beautiful to see. You guys see this little SMT below right here too? Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, actually that is SMT. Yeah, so we have a 1 minute and a 5 minute right here. Basically, and my 1 minute inversion was right here. I feel like we was really gonna take out all these draws above us, this LR, and tap into this 15-minute gap. My target was up here, but I didn't need any more money to pass because I looked at earlier and I was already over the limit passing the combine. But I'll show you my entry. So I entered mid candle of this candle right here, about a 1 to 2 actually. Risk about 8 contracts, 8 micros. I took 4 cons off at a 1 to 1, and then the rest to run. But I actually manually exited because I made too much money. I wish there was a way that can kick you out when you already passed the combine, but it doesn't tell you. So end up running up higher and inverting this 1 hour gap. I'm 1 minute fair value gap. Yeah, so we end up inverting this gap right here, closing above us, and then we had a little retracement. If you guys want to see, wait, what time was this? Yeah, right here. In the 30-second, we had this little retracement and respected this. Yep, and then we end up running up all the way up. And that's basically it. That's my recap for today. I actually end up running up lower. So we had this little accumulation and then manipulation lower. Little patty swing, yes. And distribution. Well, on ES, not really on NQ because we didn't sweep this, but ES did. So that'd be it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the recap. I just gotta really lock in. I have to lock in like the other days that I've been doing. That'd be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy, and see you tomorrow if we have any opportunity.